Alright everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm Slips.
I'm Stash.
And you are watching Two Piece and a Biscuit.
Two Piece and a Biscuit, motherfuckers.
Today we're reacting to, tell them Dave.
We're reacting to Puscifer Bullet to Iowa.
It's the third song in what Dave's calling his trilogy of Maynard. Just
Yeah,
one from each. Don't mind the dog.
Yeah, don't mind the dog. Introducing Cody to all three bands that Maynard's in, since Cody loves Maynard so much.
I like Maynard.
We're throwing him into every band that he does, and I'm picking the songs that I enjoy the most from each individual band.
Which we have done to, of course, before the little trilogy that Dave did, but we did Lateralis as the beginning of this trilogy, so you gotta check that out. And then we just reacted to
Perfect
Circles Blue. So check both of those out if you guys want to see be kind of part of this full trilogy.
Yep.
And now we're doing Bullet Train to Iowa. Anything else you want to say about it?
Puscifer. This is not. I don't want you to think about either one of Tool, or I want you to stick every other band that you've heard from Tool out of this. This is.
He means Maynard, not Tool.
Yeah, every other band you've heard from Maynard. This is not them.
It's just
like this is really experimental. But when I first heard this song, it was on repeat.
Right.
For a long time.
I've heard mixed feelings about this
because of the way that this song is put together. And not all their songs are like this, so don't think that. They're a little bit everywhere, all over the place. Apparently this album is an experimental album as far as like one solid story. So it's basically about a dude who was married to a woman, and he was found in the middle of nowhere. Or the last time he was seen, he had a briefcase with something in it that nobody knew about and a bottle of wine, and he disappeared, and everybody thinks he's been taken by aliens. So that's basically the synopsis of the album. The entire album. Not just the song, just the album. When you hear this song, you'll understand a little bit more. If you know, if you get to a point to where you don't understand something, let me know.
I'm sure I'll tell you.
But I want you to try to listen to this as far through as you can. I mean, we can get halfway through and pause it, which would probably be a smart thing to do. Just to recap shit. But musically, this is fucking amazing. Like, I think it's fucking awesome.
Okay. Well, we got the video here. It's a lyric video I found, so it's better than having just nothing to stare at, and it'll help to have the lyrics. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hit us up in the comments. Let us know more Puscifer to listen to, guys.
And let's get right into the song. Bullet Train to Iowa.
Thank you.
Ooh. I was about to stop it there too. That seemed like a good spot.
So what do you think?
I'm liking it. I'm trying to take it all in with the lyrics and the actual music and take it all in. First off, I like Maynard's voice and his vocals on this one.
His vocals are beautiful on this.
They're really good because I've heard out of all the songs we've done, I've heard him do his different ranges of, like sober, more like a yelly kind of singing, but it's like that
real even.
Right, but in this he's real like I always like to say there's a middle point that just seems like that's right where he's at to the middle to soft, but it's just like I don't know, it just sounds good, but it's not like a sober song where he's yelling and very passionate. It's more of just like a calm
in the Perfect Circle song, Perfect Circle song we did. Mm-hmm. You said between this and Tool, you couldn't really tell the difference.
This I can completely.
Right. Right. I told you it's a lot more experimental. It's a lot. There's a lot going on.
Especially with the girl kind of singing, whoever it is, with doing the harmonies with them. That I wouldn't expect something like that.
It's freaking, but those two,
it sounds really good.
Their voices combined is fucking beautiful.
No, it sounded good, but I definitely wouldn't think this was Tool if I heard it. I don't even know if I would have realized anything that Maynard. I don't even know if I would have realized,
that it was him.
Yeah, I definitely, I still haven't listened enough to distinct his voice. Like I know it's his when I'm listening, but I definitely wouldn't have thought this was Tool. I definitely think that the Perfect Circle seems closer to Tool than this seems to either of the other two.
I agree.
This is a whole different idea. Like I said, it's like an experiment. Like this, just an experimental, whatever. But I like it.
You know what ayahuasca is?
No, I don't.
Okay, so ayahuasca is basically something that Indians used to drink. They make a concoction of a whole bunch of shit, and they bury it underground for a while and let it sit and ferment for a while.
Okay.
And then they drink it, and it literally makes you go on this fucking
trip?
Ridiculous trip.
Like a bullet train, as he says to ayahuasca. Now, what was that other A word he said? He said
ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca was that. This at the end, but at the end he said Iowa-osca. Ayahuasca was the first A word. Okay, so it's the same sounding, like a homophone of the same word, but Iowa. I get it. I get it.
So basically, this is a song about tripping his balls off.
Do you know what that is, Dave? Two pieces of biscuit. Now go on, tell me background. I'm listening.
He very well may not have been taken by aliens, as we were told in this whole thing. Right. It may just be taken in ayahuasca.
Okay, so it's I feel like I would need to hear this whole album from start to finish. I definitely feel like
it's fucking ridiculous.
I would like to make reaction videos and more, but I feel like eventually one of these days, it sounds like if it's supposed to be like a whole story.
It is.
It'd be cool.
There's quite a few of those albums that I want to bring to you and do from beginning to end.
I like the idea of that.
There's one that Mastodon put out that's basically they were on a airplane ride from Japan to America, and one of their drummer actually read Moby Dick.
That's a big book.
That's a big book. And he read Moby Dick from Japan to the United States, which is a basically 12 to 13 hour.
It's like a 600-page book. They're bigger. It's a huge book.
He read the entire thing all the way through. And when they got back, he's like, dude, we got to write this album. And they did an album called Blood and Thunder, and basically it's beginning to end the story of Moby Dick. And it's fucking phenomenal.
Really? That sounds very interesting.
It's phenomenal.
I know of Moby Dick. I've never read Moby Dick because it's such a big book.
Are you fucking serious?
I've never read Moby
You're
Dick.
So sad.
When have you read Moby Dick, Dave?
I read Moby Dick when I was in high school.
I didn't have to read it when I was in high school.
Well, I did. Because they made you read things in high school to make you smarter.
I had to read some pretty good books in high school. Some were trash. Animal Farm, one of the worst books I've ever read in history.
Are you fucking serious?
Wrong one. Not Animal Farm. The Flies. The Kids on an Island. Fruit Fly. Not Fruit Flies. Something to do with flies.
Lord of the Flies?
Terrible book. Wanted to kill myself. Hated that book. I did. I hated that book.
I was about to punch you in the face when you said Animal Farm.
Animal Farm was okay.
One of my favorite books.
Animal Farm was better than Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies was awesome.
Was shit. Then we watched the black and white movie to it. Shit.
There's no black and white movie. It's color.
There's a black and white version that we watched. It's just a bunch of kids screaming for an hour or something stupid. It was retarded. The meaning of the book of Lord of the Flies I like, but the book trash. Has nothing to do with this. But Lord of the Flies.
This is what happens when people don't read shit.
Nope. You'll want to kill yourself. So if you want to die, read Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies is awesome.
I might have to read it now. When I was in high school and was forced to read it, it's one of the only books I never finished in high school.
Puscifer.
Back to it.
Let's go. Jesus Christ, you let me down so much.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Dave.
so glad it wasn't Animal Farm.
I like Fahrenheit 451.
I was gonna backhand you like a pimp on a tennis court.
Animal Farm's good. Lord of the Flies is shit. Shoot, shoot, shoot. He's a. Those are some big words.
Yeah. Here's the cornbread words.
Those are big words. I wouldn't have learned those in school though, Dave, because I don't like books or something.
You didn't read it. You didn't read Lord of the Flies right.
Fuck that book.
Assholes.
So the music is so different. I like that little.
Right? It adds.
His voice is pretty distinguishable. I would notice his voice. I like the video this person made for this.
Yeah.
So of course, as we're talking about this, I'm assuming, like you said, it's like someone's got deducted, like they're saying the guy, whoever it is, got abducted by aliens. We say it's going to be a while before we touch back down. It's like him saying he got abducted by aliens. He's.
But it could be also on this trip that he's on.
Right, he's on a trip, but
ayahuasca.
Right,
and
which
he's just fucking gone.
Right, I got it. Like he's like
I've tripped so many times.
I got some acid, yeah.
And you're gone, dude.
Right.
Like you don't.
Right, so basically it's kind of like
a
double saying that, like, if you got abducted by aliens, you say it's going to be a while before we touch back down because aliens fly in a sauce. But also, as on a trip, you're up on a trip. So it's a whole, I like it now that I'm catching kind of that, like, if I listen to this myself, that's the thing, his rock music, man, gets me. It's like, I really got to sit down. Without Dave, man, what would I do without you, Dave? I don't know what I would do without Dave.
Probably just sit home and beat off all day.
I mean, that's why, yeah.
That's what he does when he's not here.
He's not wrong.
His girlfriend in Canada.
Back to it.
Let's talk about something that we don't normally talk about, especially with Maynard or any vocalist. His diction.
Like, you mean like the meaning behind his words?
No.
What do you mean by diction?
The clarity.
Okay.
That he says his words in.
Oh, yeah.
You can understand everything he's saying.
I was thinking denotation of like words for some reason, like the meaning of a word. So that's why I said the meaning of his words. Sorry, diction of how he says what he's saying. I've only had 2 beers. No, but I get what you're saying.
That's number 3.
I just opened it.
Yeah, but that's number 3.
No, but I get what
Plus the shot. Thank you.
But what he's trying to. But I get what you're saying. How he's saying is we've talked about it a couple times. I think.
Clarity.
It's clear. It's crisp. It's kind of like when you talk. I like to equate things to hip hop because it's what I know in rap. Right. When they articulate their words, so you can hear.
Okay, we can say articulate because you know that word.
Articulates the words, and it's like I think actors is a big thing with like actors when they want to articulate the words. They say the tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. It's a big thing to articulate your words. You say like. I watched this movie just go with that. I've said, but tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. But it's a whole thing of how you want to articulate your words because if you don't, you'll sound mumblish, like you're jumping over your words.
The Human Torch wanted a bank loan.
What?
It's from
what, Dave?
That's from Anchorman.
Oh, Anchorman. It's been a long... Yeah.
He's doing the very beginning.
The Human Torch. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen it. But I get what you're saying about how he says it so crisp and so clear. Yes, let's get back to what you're saying.
The clarity of his words.
Yeah, I think we've mentioned that once or twice.
Like,
but
if you listen to a lot of rock bands, like some of those guys, like some of the shit they say, like...
You can't
like the Perfect Circle song we did.
Right.
When he says call it optimist, when I first heard that song, I thought he said call it aftermath.
Oh, okay. Right.
Because his diction wasn't so good in that. But in this, you could understand every single word.
Right, because it's almost like he's saying every word.
A while before we touch back down. You can understand every single word he says.
It's not like he's saying gonna be as in one word. He's saying gonna be a while before we... Because sometimes when you talk, like even when I talk right now, I'm talking like fast. I'm saying my words very back to back. He's singing them gonna be a while.
Yeah.
Before we touch back down. So, like, he's wanting you to hear what he's...
It's like William Shatner singing a song.
William Shatner singing whatever. I mean, he's singing it.
The old people know William Shatner.
I know who he is.
Who's Dwayne Shack?
I know of him.
Thank you.
What's he
Fucking
in?
Captain Kirk, bitch. From Star Trek.
That's where I know him from.
Oh my god. Scotty.
Beat me up, Scotty.
Get down.
All right, hold on. I want to hear it. Yeah, that type of shit, Tool wouldn't do.
It's background vocal.
I love it. Gonna be a while before we touch down. Sorry.
Because the ayahuasca trip is like a 4-day thing. Like you drink a jug of that shit. And there's actually a TV show where a guy and a girl like get a group of like 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
They have them drink a bunch of ayahuasca and then sit around and you get to see their trip.
Right.
Which is actually really fucking cool.
That sounds cool. Comment down below if you want me and Dave to do some ayahuasca.
Yeah, we'll do it.
I'm not doing ayahuasca.
You are doing ayahuasca. We're gonna do it together.
You better keep an eye on me, Dave.
We're just gonna leave fucking like 7 cameras around our house. Cody's gonna stay here, and
we need to have your wife and your stepdaughter just make sure we don't leave.
Yeah, we won't leave the house
because I don't know where we might end up in Iowa. We might take a train to Iowa.
I'm cool. We'll take a bullet train.
Why would you want to go to Iowa? What's in Iowa?
Nothing.
No offense.
That's kind of the point, right?
No.
There's no drama there.
No offense to people from Iowa. I love you if you're from Iowa. Let me know what's going on in Iowa.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't like you guys.
I don't know. I've never been to Iowa.
I love you guys. Iowa's.
You know what? Comment down below what you can do in Iowa. That's awesome.
Yeah. Do that. Tell us, and we'll go to Iowa, and we'll have a gathering party, and the first 2 people from Iowa, when we get there in Iowa, the first 2 people will buy you dinner and hang out with you.
Sounds good.
How about that?
Back into the song. I'm liking it. Train sprouting wings. Fuck this track.
Right.
Because it's a surprise. It's just whoop. I like that. Them background vocals, just like, they're not much, but they're very subtle and they're just nice. I like how that's cool that this video did that. That's cool. Are some of those other bands that he's in or something too?
I'm not sure why 9 Inch Nails.
Is that what that is, 9 Inch Nails?
That's 9 Inch Nails.
Is he part of 9 Inch Nails?
No, God no. Maybe somebody in the band is.
9 Inch Nails, A Perfect Circle. What's this?
I don't know.
And Tool. Huh.
I don't know what that is either.
Maybe
that's different.
Oh, that's different. Okay. Moving on past this is just a rant. I like surprisingly, the lyric video was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah,
I mean, I was caught up like I was on a trip on the train that they had going with the tracks, and I like how they had the spiral going in there at the end with fuck the track, like an airplane, what he said, like a sprouting wings, like a train sprouting wings, like, you're going on a trip,
Yeah, that's dope.
As you're saying, that was
really cool. I dig that.
I like this lyric. Whoever made this lyric video is dope. I wonder if they do that for other songs. They seem like they must be a big Tool and 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, we need to get 9 Inch Nails.
I've heard of 9 Inch Nails.
I think
I've heard some songs.
I think you dig them.
But I like the song. You said this song is very different. And all, like you said, like the background, the harmonies with the girl going like it's very subtle.
It is subtle.
Everything almost seems subtle, like calmly. Like it's not a very hardcore song. It's more like
that's one of those things I love, dude. Is it's not just all blatant in your face, dude.
Right? Because it's not like
subtle little bitty things.
It's not like you heard me going, ooh, the drums, ooh, the guitar, but it's all just it was just there.
Right.
It's oh, I love that. Like
choo.
Yeah.
It's just dope.
And
I love it.
And I think it sounded really good. And I mean, Maynard, his vocals shined throughout this. I think I'm not saying outshine. I mean, they probably did honestly outshine the rest of the music.
They were seriously, they were seriously simple. But what he
I think
did with it,
I think the whole thing was very simple. Like
it was, but it was so complex with everything they were doing in the background.
exactly. Like,
There was so much going on, but
right.
it seemed so simple.
Right.
That's one of the reasons I like it so much.
I
I mean,
like
this
it as
bitch
well.
was on my fucking repeat for so long.
I like this as well.
Like,
yeah.
I thought it was really good.
Good sounding song. I like the idea behind the story of the whole album being about, you know, the getting abducted by us, being on a trip. I like the whole idea behind that and knowing that with the song. I like the idea of the thought behind it.
Yeah, we'll get into more from this.
I just like to know where the hell his mind's at, man. He just seems like he's somewhere out there.
He's
like,
everywhere, dude. He's so great.
I'm nowhere near as creative as someone like this. I don't get how people can be as creative as they are. But if you enjoy, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hit us up in the comments. Let us know what are the Puscifer songs you should do.
And we'll see
if
you guys.
If you want to hear the whole album,
we'll do it.
Let us know. We'll start. We'll
do it.
Just go all the way through that motherfucker.
Yeah, we'll do it. So let us know, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
2 pieces of biscuit.
Deuces.
Deuces.